Alright, we're back at Preliminaries. This match is Hero versus Game & Watch. So, Cloud won the random bye into the tournament, which means he doesn't have to do any more matches. He's already in. Everyone else, however, still has to compete. It's one of the problems you get when you have to eliminate 7 out of 39 contenders. There isn't too uniform of a way to do it. What's going to happen after this is that, first of all, anyone who wins these matches also gets to make it into the tournament. After that, we're going to have 9 competitors left. We're going to split them up into 3 groups of 3. And they're going to fight everyone else in their group. And then we're going to have to do a tiebreaker depending on how well each of them do. Which is a little bit complicated, but there's only so many ways you can do it and still be fair. Alright, now on to this match. Game Watch just gets 3 apples. It's weird because the apples don't heal so much that you actually want to go for a 7. Especially because when you get a 9, you can pretty much kill almost anyone from almost anywhere on the stage. On competitive stages, that is. On non-competitive stages, you know, good luck. Well, that changes what I was going to say. Mr. Game & Watch was in the lead, and then he got spiked once, and that just sort of reverses it. Nature of Smash Brothers, I suppose. You still need to figure out how to kill Hero, though. If he had not turned that forward air around, it would have killed. The fish don't kill until like 230% on most stages. They're a combo move, not a kill move. Oh, and a random bomb takes it. Evening things up again, mostly. Got a cool shield deflection on the kaboom. It's something that's actually been in Smash Brothers for as long as I can remember. It just doesn't always happen. Then you usually need a third person in order for someone to get hit by that deflected projectile. But it does occasionally happen, mostly in team fights. Game & Watch is totally whiffing that ledge trap. The only way it could have hit Hero was, I guess, if he had drifted back into it. Ooh, you got a really close trade, though. Now, I noticed that Hero's going for spells, which is, first of all, good for Hero, because those are kind of one of the strongest part of his moveset. But I don't know which spells can and cannot be reflected by the bucket. Or absorbed. Which is important because it can be the difference between life and death. Mr. Game & Watch managing to get all the juggles, having a hard time killing. Surprisingly, he doesn't down air there. That's what Game & Watches always do. I thought I trained you better, Game & Watch. What? How have you forsaken me? Alright, now they're just sort of dancing around each other. The kind of thing you do when you want the opponent to fight first. Some people never catch on. Game & Watch inflicted with the jumpy jumpies. Hero is fine to just sit in his shield, even though he's not directly being pressured. Gets a dash attack, its kill move, doesn't kill though. Game & Watch is 3rd or 4th lightest, maybe he's the 2nd lightest. Anyways, he's light. So he can basically die to... Oh, he's getting an edge guard. Hero has a good recovery when he has all of his MP, and Hero's been doing a good job at not using any of that. Gets the air dodge, he can recover from that. Barely that time, but he can. Still has a jump, maybe he gets it back when he gets the ledge, I think. Still doesn't know how to kill Game & Watch, even though his down B literally has 10 different ways to kill him. Possibly more. finally learning how to get out of the up air trap. Now would be a great time to maybe go for a heal, and by heal I mean Hero's heal spell, not stalling out, but that would also be beneficial to Hero. Alright, and that's the match. That round goes to Mr. Game & Watch. He will be progressing to the tournament, so that's going to be fun. Watch out for that. Next match is Snake versus Ridley. Here's Snake. And here's Ridley. Both sword types, which, funnily enough, makes it an even game. On Smashville. Now, this is the tournament legal rule set, so the platform's not going to be moving. Which, personally, is kind of a beef I have with the competitive rule set, but I'm not someone who gets to decide that. Snake making the mistake of trying to edgeguard Ridley. Ridley's always got... Oh! Goes for the drag down, that kills him first. Snake has a really good recovery, so he can make it back. And now, for Ridley, it's an uphill fight. Unless he killed... No, alright. Almost killed him there. Ridley can chain back airs together and kill someone off stage, and then usually make it back. Because he has 3 jumps and a couple of different options. Snake hasn't learned to go high, which is something that is critical for Snake, otherwise they will break your cipher and you will die. But he's alive now, so who's to say which one's right? Now, Snake is a heavy character, and his up tilt kills really early and is incredibly fast. So if Ridley doesn't... Oh, is he dead? Oh, no, he makes it. But if he doesn't kill Snake quickly, he has essentially lost the game. And of course, Snake is a notoriously annoying character I have to play against because it is optimal to just stay back and throw grenades. Snake getting hit by the same recovery again. Ridley air dodging off stage. Thankfully, Snake doesn't detect the re-grab. He might get killed here. Oh, he has just enough recovery to make it. He couldn't have gone sideways with his up B at least. Maybe could have reached it with side B. Ooh, and gets the forward smash. Now all he has to do is avoid randomly dying for about 120% damage done to Snake. Or I guess 60 if you factor in auto heal. Snake super armoring through the ledge trap attempt, hitting back Ridley for it. Killing with a fall off up air. That's not usually how Snake kills. That's usually how Snake kills. Down throw. It's true combo into up tilt at like 160%. And I tried to teach it to Snake. Unfortunately, he kept going for it at about 120%. Which, you know, the move still... Up tilt probably would have killed, but down throw specifically has end lag based on the opponent's percent. So it's mostly useful against heavy characters, which notably Ridley is not. He's actually lighter than Samus, but he does have the big body. He's kind of like Rob. Oh, and Ridley just died by makes Nikita. It's better ledge trap than most characters. Alright, so Snake wins that, meaning that Ridley still has to fight for his right. Next up we have Richter against Robin. two more notoriously campy characters. Here's Robin, and here's Richter. Also sword type. Sword type, I guess, is the most common. Pokemon Stadium. Of course, you could probably tell that, but... Oh, Robin already catching the Holy Water. I guess it got hit in that combo. If it hadn't, though, it would have been really strong. Because Robin has... Well, okay, I guess to elaborate, there are 3 fire perpetual moves in the game. PK Fire, Arc Fire, and Holy Water. They all behave similarly. They are different. But one of the main balancing points of each move is that each character only gets one of those. But when Robin is holding Holy Water, she effectively has 2 of those moves, meaning she can chain a lot more together than you would normally be able to. Simon with the dash attack. Everyone always forgets about the dash attack. Of course, when he has a whip, I can sort of see why. And then Robin with the dash attack, a notoriously terrible move. Richter gets the first kill, which is really important in April Anger because you get that sweet, sweet auto heal while your opponent is, you know, at low percent. So even if you don't successfully combo them, you're still healing. Oh, Robin goes for the up air. She could have killed Richter off of that. Instead, she let him recover. Doesn't have the Thunder Sword. It has a name. Oh man, that's gonna bug me. I forgot the name of her. Oh, Richter probably should have gone for the tether there. It's pretty rare you want to go for the up B. Usually if you're stuck below the ledge. Which actually isn't too bad of a situation for the Belmonts, specifically because you can also use up air to grab the ledge, and that can stall your recovery. So if you're getting edge guarded pretty hard, it's at least a mix-up. Robin's still taunting. Might have to knock that out of her at some point. Oh, and she tries to keep recovering to the ledge, and then runs out of Elwind. An even harsher punishment than the re-grab limit. Doesn't get the spike on Richter. Knows not to jump into the charge forward smash, though. So kudos to her. And a great parry. He's within range for the forward smash. But Richter can recover from that. Oh, Elwind's spike. Good job, Robin. That's really hard to hit. And then she uses it on stage, and now she has half an Elwind. What is she thinking? She threw the book at Richter. And I don't mean figuratively, I mean like actually threw her book. Oh, taunts and gets punished for it. If only these amiibo were set to learn, then she would learn. And that, not an Elwind spike, but it is an Elwind gimp on Richter there. Meaning that Robin will move on. And I've just received word that Robin's sword is called the Levin Sword. So, that's one less Google that you all have to make. April Anger is not sponsored by Google. Alright, next match is King Dedede against Lucina. Weird thing about the King Dedede amiibo is that it's incredibly heavy. Yeah, I'll bet you thought I was going to talk about a gameplay thing. No, the actual physical amiibo is, I think, the heaviest. At least it feels the heaviest out of all the ones I have, and noticeably so. Not like slightly heavy, but just incredibly heavy. At least it's sturdy, though. Alright, King Dedede with the type advantage. It's always really helpful. Although, he's kind of getting manhandled by Lucina at the moment. Lucina seems to be charging up her smash attacks just a bit too much. Does she have a jump? Oh, she does. Almost gets, edge-guarded. Did you know that Dolphin Slash is a good move? Because everyone who plays Lucina or Marth does in fact know that Dolphin Slash is a good move. Oh! King Dedede didn't grab the ledge with that. I do know that the King Dedede, at least computers and Amiibo, have a hard time figuring out what to do with the Super Dedede jump. Yeah, for example, right there, he probably should have gone on stage to hit Lucina, possibly break her shield, because she was on stage. Whereas usually if someone's on stage, you don't want to... Oh, he grabbed the ledge, okay. You don't want to do that because they're going to find a way to not get hit and then hit you for it. So then the computer will cancel the move to avoid the lag, but then they will get punished for that too, and then they don't get the super armor either. But at the same time, though, I don't know how to program the CPU to know when to use which recovery. But King Dedede going for... Oh, gets a footstool. Something you see a lot in these Amiibo tournament. I mean, especially with characters like King Dedede who have multiple jumps. More jumps is more opportunities for a footstool. Ask any Kirby player, and they probably won't tell you that all of their footstools are intentional. Oh, alright, Lucina just doesn't grab the ledge. That was a... Excuse me, that was a quick match. Hopefully I can shake off these hiccups. Alright, next is Pichu against Chrom. These matches feel to be going a lot faster than last time. Maybe it's because I've had a week to recuperate. Not that this is particularly draining. Especially because right now it's just commentary. Alright, Pichu against Chrom. Let's go. On Battlefield, which I would guess would benefit Pichu more than Chrom. Just because Pichu has, you know, a whole bunch of combos, which I believe would benefit from the platform. Well, Pichu is also taunting. Using that newly buffed neutral air. Not hitting anything with it, but certainly using it. Oh, almost gets Chrom. So with Pichu and neutral, it's often not a terrible idea to throw out safe moves at a distance. Ooh, Chrom might be dead. Oh no. Although he doesn't get up quick enough. I wonder what's up with that. Oh, but yeah, with Pichu, you know, throwing out safe moves is usually a safe bet. Thunder would have killed him there. Almost gets randomly dragged down by Ether. Anyways, back to my point again. Throwing out safe moves is a good way to wall out an opponent. But with Pichu, you're going to be constantly receiving damage the whole time. Unless, of course, you decide to use neutral air, which does not do self-damage. Forward smash from across stage. Does not do damage to yourself. And is still, you know, relatively safe. And it recently got buffed so that your ears can't get hit during it. I don't think that was Pichu's main problem. fact, I wouldn't say Pichu really had a problem aside from Pikachu, who's a very similar character, is debatably the best character in the game. So why would anyone use Pichu, who is proven slightly less good than possibly the best character in the game? Oh, Chrom didn't have a jump. If he had a jump, he could have lived. I'm pretty sure. He has great air mobility, he probably could have made it. Pichu using Thunder on all these platforms, usually a bad idea because, well, at least in this case, because Chrom can definitely make it there with a up smash, kill Pikachu for it. But he hasn't been using any smash. Oh, kills with an up air. I even tried to teach Chrom the jab to back air combo. Turns out the amiibo don't quite work like that. And with amiibo having different numbers than with the rest of us mortals, their combos are just different. Ooh, Pichu almost just ending the match right there. Although Pichu is... Oh, that got Chrom's jump. Caught me off guard. I was just going to say that Pichu still isn't grabbing the ledge right. But Pichu gets to make it into the tournament, so... Alright, next is Ryu against Corrin. Here's Ryu. And here's Corrin. Battlefield again. Sorry, could have been more varied, but rules are rules. So, Ryus are usually pretty dangerous, because personally I think they got a little overbuffed. I wouldn't nerf them though. Like, I just want to make that clear. I don't think that the Shoto characters need a nerf. Unless you count Terry, in which case he kind of needs the DLC nerf. But that's a different topic. I may or may not go into it at a different time. Anyways, once Ryu or any of the Street Fighters touches you, you know you're going to take about 40%. Because that's just how those characters work. And they're supposed to have a bad recovery, but with their Tatsu, it's not too bad of a recovery. That's kind of Ultimate in a nutshell, though. Most recoveries aren't terrible. Like, even Little Mac is supposed to have a terrible recovery, but he can still make it back about half the time. Which, you know, is worse than everyone else, but it still works more than you'd think. Alright, Corrin is just constantly taunting. I remembered less of these guys having the taunting problem. Shows what I know, though. Footstool to neutral air usually doesn't work. Just gonna say that now. Ryu just did a moving neutral air dodge. It's really hard to do an ultimate because if you hold a direction while you air dodge, you get a directional air dodge, which has a lot more lag. Oh, they neutral air into Hadoken. Usually, if you had gone for Shoryuken after canceling, you know, neutral air, he could have killed Corrin right there. It's especially weird because I remember training Ryu. He did that sort of thing all the time. Like, oh, he landed a down air, now you're dead. See, again, neutral air to Hadoken. I don't think that one ever works. Now, Corrin as a sword character definitely has more range than Ryu, but Corrin has not been taking advantage of this at all. Just kind of running in head first when she's not taunting. Now there, what Corrin could have done is if you hold down when you recover, or away from the ledge, you can use your recovery past the ledge and hit your opponent. She could have done that to just get some extra percent on Ryu there. We may have to work on Corrin's taunting problem. Oh, punishing Ryu for the up air, though. So I hope I didn't talk about this last year, but if you zoom in on Corrin's lance attacks, you know, she thrusts her arm forward into a giant point. Well, the point of the spear is made up of her hand, which, you know, makes sense because of biology. But the end result is that you get really long, pointy fingers that are just really unnerving. I don't know, I just sort of assumed that since her whole shtick is she's like half dragon. Okay, let's just have fun on the ledge, guys. Since she's half dragon, it would, I don't know, turn into a spear or like a dragon scale or something? Dragon claw, that would make sense. But no, it's just fingers. Long, creepy fingers. Now, Corrin is definitely an underestimated character, usually. Now that she's no longer DLC and she no longer has the often called DLC privilege, she's been normalized, so you don't have to worry about anything she's going to pull out just randomly. But you still have to worry about everything. Oh, magnet hands. Alright. But anyways, you still have to worry about everything she normally has. Like, just because she's no longer privileged doesn't mean she sucks. Kind of like how Ultimate's DLC characters are going to be in the next game, I imagine. For example, Bayonetta and Cloud are no longer dominating every tournament. Ooh, nice. So, I may be incorrect, but I don't think Ryu's landed a single focus attack. He never does them when Corrin's near or... What is happening? Okay, at least they got out of the infinite, but like... I guess that's maybe a mind... Ooh, Ryu just used his jump. He might be dead. Barely no... Oh, he's... No. Yeah, no... Oh wait, he gets a jump back. Okay, he's not dead, but barely 4 times. Usually footstooling a character to destroy their recovery is actually a really good idea. It's actually a pretty good option against jumps. And I guess against Yoshi specifically, because he has the super on a double jump. Now, for any of you who don't understand what just happened there, when Corrin is charging her forward smash, there's a hitbox, kind of like Ness's yo-yo. It's basically a chainsaw sword, once you know that. And sometimes it combos into the move, sometimes it doesn't. I mean, still, it's better to not get hit by it. Remember when I first saw that move, I thought it was some sort of jab, and then I got forward smash, and I was like, what gives? That's not fair. Because, okay, Ryu has taken, or healed. He's back at 0 damage. Not comboing into Shoryuken that time. Twice. This is not the Ryu that I thought I knew. But he's definitely got a firm advantage now. Really a simple strong move would seal the match for him. Yeah, see, that neutral air could have been auto-cancelled into a true input Shoryuken to just kill Corrin, but... Oh, like that! That one actually is a little bit weird because it doesn't auto-cancel per se. Like, it still cancels into the move, but it works because it knocks the opponent against the floor so that the next hit will connect. Alright, now we have Shulk against Toon. Shulk. Always go shirtless, Shulk. Why would you go any other Shulk? Alright, on Animal Crossing, not Town and City, it's Smashville, that's what it's called. Now I do hear that Shulk has a problem knowing when to use Smash Monado, as in he usually won't. I do understand it's probably one of the riskiest of Monados, but when your opponent's at 70 and you're not, it's usually pretty safe. Oh, re-grabbing Toon Link from below. Oh, no. Okay, Toon Link got the tech, so good on Toon Link. See, this is a great time to use Smash Monado, because you're not going to get... Okay, now he needs, like, jump. Anyways, you're not going to get killed, and if you get a forward air slightly off stage, you are killing Toon Link. Toon Link also taunting. Shulk doesn't seem to know that he can only use the first half of the move to directly grab the stage. That's probably going to get him killed at some point. At the same time, he's spacing it perfectly every time. Ooh, yeah. If he had switched to speed, he might have been able to make it. But he could have also... Monado armor? I don't know if it actually has a name, but sometimes when switching Monado, you just ignore knockback. Toon Link with the tech again. I wish I had that kind of tech skill. Haha, that's a pun. Killing with forward smash and speed Monado. You don't see that too often. Now this would be a great time for Shulk to go into Buster Monado just to get some quick damage on Toon Link. Now it would be a little risky because he could get killed with the extra knockback I think he receives. I don't know, it's already hard enough to know the benefits of each Monado, let alone the downsides. Especially because I think Buster and Smash receive extra damage and knockback for... Oh, hey! Killing with Smash Monado. Good on you, Shulk. It would be a great time to switch to shield or something, but... Because when your opponent's at 0%, knockback isn't the first thing on your mind. Ooh, almost gets the combo. Shulk is having the sword implanted into his skull, like Ganondorf at the end of Wind Waker. And as long as the move keeps... Well, different move, and that kills for Toon Link. Ooh, 32% from a forward smash. I had quite an... Ooh, Toon Link's not doing too well. Yeah, assuming that Shulk doesn't just die right now. He's in a really strong position. Oh, knowing when to go into Smash. Alright, and that'll prove me wrong. Again. I wish I could just be right with these guys, but no. Well, you know, it's more interesting, so... Oh man, I just wrote in Toon Link as Toon Shulk. Yeah, have fun trying to figure out that. Shulk moves on. Toon Link stays behind. Next is Isabelle and Pacman. Isabelle. That was terrible. Like, I know your voice sounds a little bit different in your head than it sounds to other people, but that was just disgraceful right there. Alright, Pacman taking an early lead. Isabelle struggling to just do any damage. Pacman is... okay. He was healing faster than Isabelle was doing the damage. The damage, not to be confused with a damage. So I have played plenty of Isabelle and Pacman matchups. Let me just say, they're not really that fun. Because Pacman benefits from going away and camping. And Isabelle kind of also benefits from going away and camping. So, like, no one ever approaches each other, and then when you're Isabelle, you gain just a little bit less from camping than Pacman does, so you usually have to approach him. And if you steal his fire hydrant, he gets another. Whereas with most characters, if you steal their special item, it's, you know, stuck in your pocket. So stealing the fire hydrant doesn't do too much, and if you release the fire hydrant, it always comes out as the falling form instead of the tumbling form, which is less useful. And then if you're holding a fire hydrant, you can get hit by a key or an orange or a bell. Basically the three fruit that Pacman uses. Because the melon does a lot of damage, but it's so slow. And then cherry's only okay because it's the quickest fruit. The umbrella is a pretty good move, especially for Isabelle. It's like one of her kill moves. Does a decent amount of knockback. Unlike her jab. Alright, sorry about the rough transition, guys. Turns out I ran out of storage. Gonna get that fixed later. But that's gonna be an abrupt cut and, like, I don't know, 15 seconds lost footage. Thankfully, the home menu will suspend all software. So, yeah. Resume. Resume. There we go, the buttons worked. Alright, where were we? Alright, Pacman's 3 lives, Isabelle's 2. Definite. Oh. Alright, Pacman's 3 lives, Isabelle's 1 life. Definitely advantage Pacman. Although he did take the time to shield instead of, I don't know, charging up a fruit. When Isabelle was, you know, still respawning. Most characters have at least something they can do. And if not, there are a couple of things you can try to do to maybe intimidate your opponent. You know, if you're trying to win. Oh, that barely didn't kill, and Isabelle got the hydrant. It's not going to do all that much, although it served as a platform for Pacman's combo extension. Isabelle is just kind of struggling to do anything at all to Pacman. And that's the match. Kudos to Pacman for restocking Isabelle. Pacman will move on. Alright, and our final match is King K. Rool against Wolf. Did I say that right? King K. Rool? I could have sworn I said King K. Rool. Which is just ridiculous. Alright, King K. Rool vs. Wolf on Kalos with the Pokemon XY theme. Song, I mean, like, it's not going to affect too much, but... So King K. Rool definitely being a big body, being able to be comboed easier by Wolf, who doesn't have, I mean, extreme combos, but he has, you know, just good enough that I think he'll get a lot of mileage out of him. Although he catches the double jump from Wolf there. I didn't think that would have killed. If King K. Rool could have DI'd, I really don't think that would have ended up killing. Oh, yeah, I guess the force match wasn't guaranteed. Oh, Wolf went low. That's usually a great way to get killed. Like, I know Wolf has an up special, but you really gotta be using that side special to recover. Even with all the problems it has, it's just almost always gonna be your best option. Oh my gosh, Wolf got hit by that. He had a good 2 seconds to react to it. King K. Rool is absolutely killing it though with these up tilts. Although he goes for the forward smash there, I'm not sure why. I would think almost any other punish out of the down throw would have been better. Recovers at the ledge, gets to the other side of the stage. You do you, I suppose. One of these days, King K. will figure out how to reflect those lasers. Definitely give him an easier time. But he belly armors through the up smash, gets another kill, he's turned this around, oh, and then he gets killed. Now it's even. Spoke too soon, but you're doing commentary. What else are you supposed to do, just not talk? Alright, King K. Rool is suddenly almost dead. Finally uses his belly armor to get a hit. Was that another taunt? Oh. I don't know why Wolf used the side B to get back on stage. He could have just ran there. King K. Rool with another taunt. Almost killing Wolf. Oh, but he doesn't land on the platform. That'll be the end of King K. Rool. Meaning that Wolf gets to move on. Alright, so that's the end of the second round. Next round, there's going to be 3 groups of 3, which I think would mean 6 more matches, and we'll use the results from there to figure out who gets to move on. Worst case scenario, we might have someone fight Ivysaur, and whoever does the best would get to move on after that.